Jonathan, 3 out of your first 4 games of the season come against division opponents. This is the first AFC South game that you've had at home. How amplified are the stakes of the opportunity that you have to improve your standings within the division?
Oh, we're very amped up. Anytime we have anybody coming into Lucas Oil, it's a great day. It's a chance for us to put on a show, to compete in front of all of the home fans. But like you said, it's a divisional game, so everybody's super locked in. We know these are tough matchups always. We see each other twice a year, so we need to make sure that we're ready for any and everything they throw at us.
It's not often that you pop up on the injury report missing a practice. How's the toe?
Toe is doing well. I mean, something that just popped up afterwards. Kind of sick, but, just got to take precautionary measures.
JT, the Titans have owned this rivalry. What are you guys doing to make sure that you get a win Sunday?
Number one, just making sure that we look at it as another game, but we understand the magnitude of it. We know this is a divisional game. We know how much weight these games hold. But like I said, we see each other twice a year, so we got to be ready for any and everything they throw at us. It's going to be something unique, probably, that they throw at us. Every division opponent does. So we just got to make sure we know our rules, we know our assignments, because it's going to be a battle.
How frustrating is it for this team knowing that the Titans have had your number the last few years?
Well, we know that when you play these divisional games, you want to win every single one. And like I said, it's tough. It's tough when you see somebody twice a year for so long. So you kind of know the ins and outs of everybody. So it really comes down to, we just got to win our one-on-one matchups. That's what it's going to come down to. We know what each other are going to do.
Was it tough losing your never having missed a practice streak, or did you count mandatory minicamp as that?
Well, if there was one, I would be mad, but I don't think I had a streak. I missed one before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know you said popped up after. You mean after the game?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you talked to us before just about your pride in practicing, always being available for practice and games. I mean, not to say it must be significant, but it certainly would have to be something to keep you out.
Yeah, just precautionary measures. And it's early in the year, but you always want to be safe rather than sorry.
JT, the running game, by most standards, has been pretty good so far, but it's not to your guys' standards. What's missing, if something's missing in the running game?
Number one thing is we just got to stay on our communication. Kind of same thing in the protection world, just making sure that we're all on the same page. The offensive line likes to talk about 5 as 1, but really it's all of us. It's the receivers, it's the backs, it's the tight ends, all being on the same page to be able to get the thing rolling.
One of the staples of your game has always been the chunk plays. Those really haven't been there yet. I realize it's 3 games. Is that something that you can do? Is that something that others have to kind of do to?
No, it's definitely something that I can do. One, I got to help the O-line. I got to make sure that I'm bringing the defenders to them, receivers as well. A lot of times those big chunk plays are due to the receivers, being in the right spots, just getting a little edge on a guy, and I'm able to slip right past. So it's really all of us collectively.
We had a lot of those last year. The longest run this year, that was 21 yards. So how itching are you to finally get back to those breakaway touchdown runs?
Oh, those are always fun, but this is the NFL, so those are far and few. And when you do get them, you got to make them count. But it's going to be tough because the guys on the defensive side of the ball in this league are really good.
You've been the one watching the tape. Have you been close? Have there been a couple that you say, oh man, we were just one thing away here or there?
You're always close.
I don't think you've had a big game against Tennessee. Just what is there any kind of common ground between those games and maybe what they do against you guys just generally?
Definitely a divisional opponent. They know that we like to establish the line of scrimmage, so being able to hone in and kind of own that and know, hey, we know what guys are going to do. We know that they don't want to let us get the ground game going. So just being able to take what they give us and just stick to it, because eventually, one's going to go and we'll get it rolling.
I know you don't make it about you, obviously, but this is a game featuring the 2 guys who led the league in rushing for the last several years. Is there like an old school part of you that likes sort of a throwback game like that?
I don't know if it's a throwback game because we both play offense, so they've done that a lot of times in my career. I just know that myself, I always like to just be there wherever they need me at, when they need me at a high level.